Hey everyone, and welcome to Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. We're talking about all things rock, hard rock, and heavy metal. And I have a new reaction for you from Christian metal pioneers and my favorite band over the last 40 years, Stryper, with their brand new track called End of Days that is coming off their brand new album that's coming out on September 13th of this year on Frontiers Records. The album is called When We Were Kings, and I cannot freaking wait. But before we get into the new Stryper track called End of Days, please hit the like and subscribe button to support the channel and leave some comments so we can get the dialogue going and continue to build the channel. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns, coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Holly. Tonight on our new episode, we have a new reaction to my favorite band of all time, 40 years now that I've been listening to them, Stryper, with the brand new song called End of Days that is coming off their brand new album called When We Were Kings. That's going to be releasing on September 13th of this year on Frontiers Records. I cannot freaking wait. Stryper, they've always been my favorite band. I've seen them 22 times. I've been backstage with them a couple times, met the guys there, just absolutely fantastic people. They actually prayed over me during when I was a teenager, when I was having a lot of medical problems, and I've been eternally thankful for these guys. They have guided me through a lot of tough times in my life, and I respect them. I love this band, and man, first time I ever heard these guys was when I walked into a Christian bookstore, and I bought the first album, Yellow and Black Attack, and I've been hooked ever since. Stryper's lineup, of course, Michael Sweet on lead vocals and lead and rhythm guitars. You have Oz Fox on lead and rhythm guitars, backing vocals. You have Robert Sweet, the visual timekeeper, on the drums. And then you have Perry Richardson on bass and backing vocals. So let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and crank this new Stryper song up. It is called End of Days. Let's get going right now. Wow. Love the video. Love the back and vocals. Oh, Robert's killing it. Sounds like Iron Maiden right there.
Victory and missed every fear.
wow, so far, man, wow. What an absolute anthem and heavy metal gem. I'm blown away. It's hard, it's heavy, it's fast at times, but it's melodic all at the same time. To me, classic Stryper with a modern feel. Just freaking brilliant. I love it. I cannot wait for September 13th for the rest of this album to come out. If this is anything like we're about to get, man, we're in for a freaking treat. The song, what we've listened to so far, follows that typical verse, chorus, hopefully solo and then chorus structure. Lyrically, song, of course, speaking about end times, which is referenced in the book of Revelations. The video, man, along with those lyrics themselves, really help tell the story of the events of the impending end days and shows that Stryper really knows how to get their overall message out to the people and really light a spark in people's mind and in their heart. Guys, it is a warning that we should heed, that we are already seeing some of the elements in the Bible come to fruition. It's coming true. And man, the warning is we got to be right with God. We got to follow a righteous path. We've got to be better to other people. And we have to accept Jesus Christ as our personal Lord and Savior. And we've got to be prepared for when Jesus comes back to rescue us from this world. Wow. So far, guys, freaking brilliant and eye-opening. Wow. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and talk about Michael Sweet's vocals on this track. Reports by Michael himself has stated that he had a medical issue, had some nodules taken off his vocal cords, which was affecting his ability to sing. And I believe that Michael himself stated that he tracked these vocals for this new album after that throat surgery and after he was recovered. And of course, when you have those type of surgical procedures for anybody that is a singer, you just never know how you're going to come back. And I was wondering myself, how was this surgery going to affect his vocal performance? And man, to my surprise, guys, his vocals sound re-energized and he sounds better than ever. Freaking brilliant, guys. His vocals on this track are strong, they're melodic, and he hits every note perfectly. I love how he delivers the lyrics with such passion and energy, and he has a lot of conviction in his vocals. To me, it just adds more depth and another layer of intensity and meaning to this amazingly high energy track. He has always been one of my favorite vocalists, and he totally brings the goods on this track. Man, he's unbelievable. Hearing his rejuvenated vocals makes me even more excited to hear the rest of the album and to hear this song live. I cannot wait. He sounds amazing. The chorus for End of Days is absolutely anthemic and melodic, and it is amazing. You will be headbanging and praising Jesus at the same time, which is something I love to do. And I'm telling you, the vocal harmonies are freaking brilliant from Oz and Perry, and they really help to add a heavenly atmospheric energy to the track, and I think it's brilliant. I love that the song so far has so many different elements and styles to it that they've used to build the intensity of this song. The song has really good pace to it. Starts out a bit slower, builds and progresses into heavier elements. And then that energy just explodes into that heavy Iron Maiden sounding instrumentation. Just freaking brilliant in my opinion. I love how the opening guitar riff is so powerful, has that little gallop with that alternate picking element to it. And then you add in that heavy drumming from Robert and that thick and rumbling bass from Perry. And I knew that this track was just going to absolutely be freaking brilliant and rock. Then you get that brilliant dual guitar solo part from Oz and Michael that to me has Iron Maiden written all over it. And I knew once I heard that, it was going to be a metal anthemic gem. And the song was not going to let you go. It was going to kick you in the mouth all throughout. So let's go ahead and get into the next part of the song. Hopefully we're about to hear the solo, and then we'll get in here and we'll finish up the reaction to this song. Okay, guys, let's go right now. song. Great, great song. Love it. Woo! Wow. I don't know where to start. That was epic. But we'll get into that in just a minute. I want to get into the instrumentation of the album a little bit. And one of the things that I feel is, even though it's not an instrument, it's Michael Sweet's screams. I think that is a key element in any Stryper song. And of course, I was really wondering, was he going to do them after recovering from throat surgery, or was he going to throw some in that were just going to be small? And I want to tell you what, he didn't disappoint me at all. You get those epic screams that are just timely placed perfectly throughout the song. And I think they're incredible. And I really, really love that scream at the end of the guitar solo. It is freaking brilliant. And he is those things are just such a key element to any Stryper song. And I think it's just awesome. Other parts of the instrumentation that I think are really just mind-blowing and freaking brilliant. Michael and Oz give you those great kicking killer guitar riffs, timely guitar fills, and those dual melodic solos. And speaking of that solo, it is brilliant. Freaking brilliant. It is long, and when I say it is long, it is 45 seconds of Stryper excellence and brilliance. I mean, everybody knows that has followed my channel knows I absolutely love long guitar solos. This guitar solo checks all the boxes for me. I think it is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It is so melodic, it is so heavy, and it has epic phrasing to it. You know me, I love what I think is a great guitar solo is phrasing. I can sing along to this. It is integral to the part of the success of this song. I absolutely love it. I love how Michael and Oz play off each other. I like also how they bring different playing styles to the overall solo, which I think is just so killer. You get epic runs up and down the fretboard. You get artificial harmonics. You get some tremolo work. You get some sweep picking. You get some tremolo dives. You get some cool dual guitar work. My favorite part of the solo is toward the end. It's that melodic Iron Maiden sounding solo, dual solo part with Michael and Oz. Man, it is freaking brilliant. I love it. And let's get into the rhythm section of this band a little bit. Of course, you have Robert Sweet, who's the visual timekeeper on the drums. You got Perry Richardson on the bass. And I'm telling you what, that rhythm section is just freaking brilliant. They really add so much depth and intensity and passion to an already very intense track. In my opinion, they really drive this song along. And I think they add so much to it. They don't get enough credit, in my opinion. I think they deserve more. And when you put these guys together, man, they are brilliant. Robert's playing, guys, bombastic, energetic, intense. He's always been that way. All the times I've seen him live, man, the guy just goes all out. And on this song, you can hear it. I mean, it is brilliant. You get incredible drum fills, and you get that amazing rocking double bass attack after the chorus, which I think is freaking awesome. His playing just adds another level of intensity and power to the track. And as always, Robert Sweet, the visual timekeeper, brilliant. And then you got Perry Richardson. Perry, in my opinion, over the last couple albums has just re-energized the band. And now I think he's become even a more integral part of that modernized Stryper sound and energy. And I think he is brilliant. On this track, guys, his bass playing, thick, it's beefy, it's powerful. His bass lines just rattle your speakers. And I'm telling you what, when I turned this up in the car earlier today, and man, I was blown away. My speakers were just vibrating. And I think you put him with Robert, and that rhythm section is just a force to be reckoned with, and they are freaking brilliant. I absolutely love what they do on this track. Another great thing about this song, from my opinion, is the production value. Guys, Michael did a great job of producing this song. It's crisp, it's clean, it's clear. You hear every instrumentation super crisp and super clear. The way he mixed it, you hear all the leading background vocals, and they're very prominent in the overall mix. And I think that is what enhances the intensity and the overall coolness of the song to me, besides the guitar solos and stuff. Michael's just become a master at producing Stryper songs and Stryper records. He knows exactly what he wants and he makes it happen. Nothing's covered up. You hear everything. It is freaking brilliant. Guys, I think this song is going to be a fan favorite. And when they take this out on the road for their 40th anniversary tour, man, I cannot wait to hear it live. I'm going to be at the Arlington show on the 28th of September. And overall, I think this song is going to be extremely popular. It's going to be one of those tracks that will wake people up spiritually and emotionally. And of course, it will make you want to crank it up and do some headbanging and playing some air guitars. Just freaking brilliant. There you have it, my fellow rockers. Stryper with their new single called End of Days, coming off the brand new album called When We Were Kings that is releasing on September 13th of 2024 on Frontiers Records. So what do you think of Stryper? What do you think of their new song? Are you as excited as I am for the brand new album? Leave some comments so we can discuss and talk about my favorite band in the world for the last 40 years. I hope you have enjoyed this reaction and analysis. If so, please be sure to give the video a thumbs up and leave some comments below with your thoughts on the track and the band. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and also don't forget to check the Metal Coach out on Twitter and on TikTok. If you'd like to help support the channel and get some special content, please check out my Patreon page. Guys, I want to thank you for joining me tonight, and as always, guys, remember, keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today, keep that metal flame burning, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, guys.